So the alter ego effect, or in my life, it's more commonly known as the mindset that saved my entire life and my entire downward spiral that wouldn't have gotten me anywhere. The alter ego has saved me. So where does it come from? Let's get this clear. The alter ego effect has nothing to do with creating some sort of false mask to the world. It's a psychological trick you can play on yourself to get ahead in life. It's about finding that ultra successful man inside of yourself and letting him come out. It's a proven way to overcome self-doubt. You picture this guy in your head who's flawless at all the things that you cannot do. If you feel any sort of self-doubt, you let him take over, right? You can have it's not a split personality thing, but you can take Andrew, close your eyes, open your eyes, and now you're like Bruce Wayne. You're the guy who's just good at all your flaws. Plays this self-confidence thing when you're kind of letting that out. It feels almost as if at first you're playing a role. But for me, when I was a skinny, insecure kid, I looked at guys like Jay Shetty. I looked at guys like a couple years ago, Tristan Tate. I looked at guys like Jack Harlow. I looked at Matthew McConaughey as people who had charisma, people who were well-spoken, well-dressed, well-articulated, good with the people that I wanted to be good with, right? So I was able to take their aspects and go, okay, when I close my eyes, I will be a version of myself that is more accurate to them, is more accurate to the people that I want to be like. Slowly but surely, actually pretty fast, it changed who I was in about 5 months. It really brought out the best part of myself in about 5 months of thinking and working with the alter ego effect inside my head. It really brought out the best in me. It made me the best version of myself, and I recommend it to anybody. Here's how you start. You get out your journal and you write down, what am I poor with? Doesn't matter. What are 3 things that you struggle with socially, financially? And then you write down on another side what you want to be good at. You write this story down of this version of yourself that is good at all these things that you were poor at. And you remind yourself, anytime you're struggling, it's time for this version of me to come out, right? It's like Moon Knight, right? We all know Moon Knight, the superhero. It's when he closes his eyes or falls asleep, the assassin end of him comes out and saves his life. Or when Batman takes off his mask and he's Bruce Wayne, he's his alter ego of Bruce Wayne. When Clark Kent takes off his glasses and wears the suit, now he's Superman, right? That's how you have to be when you're in an uncomfortable position where you feel like you can't close a deal. It's time for the glasses and the cape to go on. Take those glasses off, let the cape go on, wear the S on your chest, puff that chest out a bit more than you normally would. Now you're head high and you're in this altered mind state where nothing can go wrong because it's the best version of yourself. I think that's the fastest way to skip over all these hurdles in self-improvement, is create the character that's already a master at self-improvement. Alter ego effect is the fastest step over self-improvement.